It's Taco Tuesday and we're having tacos for dinner. These are beefless beef tacos. These are the Gardein crumbles. They're super yummy. They've got lettuce, tomato, onion, cheeseless cheese. I made homemade Spanish rice. I got a big, giant scoop of black beans and a chip that I made in the oven. And I'm having milk. Darling husband's having wine, heart healthy red wine.
The outlets and it was so cold there. But as soon as you hit, Palm Springs area, the sun was shining in the 80s.
Sarah's boyfriend's sister lives with them.
It is Thursday night. Happy Thursday, everyone. For dinner tonight, I've got Swiss steak, garlic mashed potatoes, and roasted asparagus, zucchini, and carrots. And I'm having milk with my dinner. Darling husband's having heart-healthy red wine. Maybe tomorrow night I'll have some. So see you for dinner tomorrow night. For dinner tonight on Sunday, we're at the Pretend Pub and we're having fishless fish and chips, cold slaw, and roasted broccoli and carrots. And I'm having a cold frosty one tonight. But I just want one little tiny glass, so happy Sunday, everyone. For dinner tonight, it's Monday, and I made jambalaya inspired by Let's Cook Y'all. She made jambalaya in her Instant Pot today, so I decided I would make it on the stovetop. And it comes together real fast and easy, and I tasted it. It tastes really good. The rice is a little bit crunchy, so next time I'll cook it a little bit longer. What do you think, dear? Is it a little bit crunchy? Yeah, it's a little bit crunchy. But with that, we have roasted broccoli and carrots and some garlic French bread. And I'm going to have my glass of heart-healthy red wine tonight. So happy Monday, everyone. See you for dinner tomorrow night. Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, and tonight for dinner I'm going to be making what I made last night, which is jambalaya. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I've just got to do it again, but this time I'm going to show you how I make it. So I've cut up some Italian sausage. This is the Beyond Meat hot Italian sausage. It is so good. So I have that sliced up. It doesn't hold together super well. It's kind of squishy, but it all works. I've got about a half of a red bell pepper cut up, half of a green bell pepper, 3 stalks of celery, and some red onion. So I'm going to saute that all up. I'm going to add tomatoes. I've got a little bit of a can of tomatoes left. I made Swiss steak a few days ago, so I'm going to use these diced canned tomatoes and put that in it. And I'll be adding 3/4 of a cup of white rice. Also, for the spices and seasonings, I have a teaspoon of Montreal steak, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, just a few sprinkles of crushed red pepper, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cayenne, and a teaspoon of this Mrs. Dash Fiesta Lime seasoning mix. So I will show you that when I get it all together. And look at how beautiful this looks. The colors are just gorgeous. And this dish is loaded with vegetables, so it's really good. So I got this idea from Stacy from Let's Cook Y'all. She made her jambalaya in the Instant Pot, but I don't have one of those, so I just have to do it on the stove top, which worked out fabulously. It came together really fast. I don't have a lot of time to make dinner in the evenings, okay? My husband gets home from work at 5:30 and we go for a 3-mile walk. That's about an hour. We don't get home till 6:30, so we need something quick and easy and fast. And this worked out good. So I saute this all up together. I know that some people, when they make their jambalaya, they saute the meat, then take it out, and then saute this and put it back together. I just do it all together. It worked out really good. So that's what I'm going to do. Saute it all up. Then I'm going to add the tomatoes and the seasonings and the rice and water, and I will show you that. And while this is sauteing up, cooking down, I prepped my vegetables that I'm going to put in the oven. So I've got the broccoli. I brushed a little bit of olive oil on there and put garlic powder, onion powder, and Montreal steak seasoning. And so I'll be putting that in the oven momentarily. So yes, now that it's all cooked down over here, I'm going to add my rice. This is 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to add my tomatoes, and I'm going to add about a cup and 1/4 of water. And let's not forget the seasonings. Oh no, I just made the biggest mess. And then we're going to stir that around, wait till it comes to a boil, and then cover it with the lid and let it cook for about 25 to 30 minutes or until the rice gets tender. It smells so good. And last night, it was just so good. That's the thing. Sometimes when I make such a good dinner, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to make that again. It was so good. Last night when I made it, it was really super spicy. My husband said it wasn't super spicy, but I thought it was. But since I spilled like half of that seasoning mix, I don't know what the spices are going to turn out to be tonight. So we shall see how that goes. This ain't going to work too good. Just gonna have to put my hands on it. You're welcome, dear.
Humbug. Good stuff, baby.
Yeah, you know it. Did you think it was hot last night?
Nope.
I thought it was quite hot. Quite spicy hot.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good, but it was kind of spicy.
You're going for hot. Nope.
Yeah, I would say it was hot.
Temperature hot. Yeah, it was steaming.
No, but I mean it was spicy hot too. It was super spicy. Here you go, darling. So here it is. Oh, I've got to garnish it with green onions. Hold on a minute. I'm going to make it look all pretty. Here, sprinkle some green onions on yours so it looks all fancy. There we go. Now ain't that fancy looking? So we've got our jambalaya, our roasted carrots and broccoli, and I'm having milk tonight. So happy Tuesday, everyone.